Okay, so welcome. Sorry, apologies we weren't around last week rather. But a couple of people were out of town, so we weren't able to stream. But we are back with a passion and a vengeance.
Passion.
And the entire crew's back. So I think this is the first time we're back in 3 years with everybody on board live on Twitch. So welcome all of our regulars. I see some new faces and old faces. Specifically my old face I can see on Twitch. But welcome everyone. We'll do a recap of last episode, namely for the lovely people out there in Twitch and YouTube land, but also for Annie, aka Mike. I don't know where I was going with that, but let's go. So, previously on the episode, our band of adventurers, basking in their good deeds after solving the mystery of the missing festival goers, reunite and discuss their next move. With only 150 days left on the countdown timer on Aya's forearm, they decide to investigate Goldenfield. But with a substantial bounty on their head in that region, they had to plan carefully. Mike teleported the group to the basement of Nicky Knackle's tackle shop on the dockside area of Suttonshore, and Parter transformed them into a gas to obscure their passage and identities. On their way through Suttonshore, they found a notice board with their and other wanted posters, and Parter tried to suffocate a mercenary. They then decided to take a little segue over to the UMA and peek in on Dean Bartis Hoffmeyer. His study was unoccupied, save for a 5-foot-tall awakened parrot, but upon their exit they saw the Dean accompanied by several well-armoured individuals. And it's at that point we rejoin our party as they hide in the bell tower of the west wing of the university, planning their next move. So, I shall now hand over the planning to Jarl, because I believe you were debating whether or not to slip back into the Dean's office and potentially eavesdrop on the conversation between the Dean and these individuals, which you have identified as a sort of a mercenary group.
The issue was if we got too close, we'd immediately be visible, right? Just
They had magical armor.
Yeah.
Something.
Correct. Yes.
Well,
So, Annie,
dispel
these
magic,
individuals, they're wearing armor that projects out like an anti-magic field.
Last week I was like, "Oh, it's too scary," but this week I'm like, "Yeah, what's the worst that can happen?" I think we should do it. We're here. We've got nothing to lose apart from our lives.
Indeed.
nothing to lose apart from our lives.
Isn't that always the case?
I just feel like Tim's dangling the carrot. Something's going on in that room. We got to go in, right?
You've got so you've got the option to switch between gaseous form and your corporeal form. I think it takes a minute. Is that correct, Josh?
Yeah, a minute each time.
Yeah,
minute.
So, Mike, currently you are some gas. Yes.
Me?
Yeah, everybody is.
Oh, cool.
You are.
Everybody's their own little. Everybody's their own little cloud of gas right now.
I reckon.
But we'll go back to full form if we get too close to their armor.
Yeah.
I
think we poked in under. We just poked in under the door last time.
Yes, indeed.
What do you think?
Is there a way? There's the 2 guards outside the door.
Yes, there's 2 suits of armor that act as like a sort of an animated guard.
I think you said last week that it might be that they've been deactivated by the armor, by the other armor. Is there a way to test if it has been?
You roll an intelligence check as Pip.
Oh, I don't think I'm very clever. It's my intelligence. -1.
Ah.
Oh no.
Oh, 18 -1.
No.
So
Oh, there you go. 17.
Oh no.
You think that if indeed they has been deactivated, number one, that means like the sort of 5 foot, at least 5 foot area immediately in front of the door in the hallway probably is within that magical field. So if you were a gas and that close, you would pop back to your corporeal form. And secondly, if you want to test it out, you believe that they probably will react to movement. So maybe like throwing a stone, chucking a banana, rolling a ball bearing down there. Who knows? Whatever is your poison, might be a way of testing it out. Or even
so
a
maybe-
detect magic.
Push Banjo down.
Oh, has anyone got detect magic?
I think I might, you know.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. You guys are lousy with detect magic.
Yeah, I got it.
I know I have to spell magic. That's what I was thinking of. I'm sorry. Which is the opposite of what we want. 'cause that's-
Yeah, I'll use detect magic. That's fine. I'll do that.
Use.
Okay.
Okay, so
How close
before
are
you
we?
do that, of course. Well, this is the question. Currently, I think you're all kind of in that bell tower situation, just as floating, your own individual floating balls of mist and cloud, trying to communicate with one another.
Remember,
you
we're
can
all
take a minute.
color-coordinated.
That's true. Yes. Actually, Mike, you need to choose the color of the cloud of gas that you are.
Purple.
Purple. Nice.
Purple.
Did anybody? I think somebody probably reformed into their humanoid form end of last week, but I forget who, because we were
Was
communicating.
it me because I'd just come out?
Could very well have been. Yes.
I can't
I
remember.
think someone did.
Wasn't it
Someone was
Chad
using
and-
like the blink. Yeah, it was.
I had to do the telepathic bond, which I had to be a solid form to cast, I
Yes.
believe. So I think
That's
I'm
right.
standing on
Yeah.
the roof on the other side of the centuries.
Otherwise, we'd just be gas hanging out. And
Yeah. Just non-communicative and
Yeah.
Just chilling.
staring at one another. So currently Chad is back to his regular buff form and has cast that telepathic communication with you all, so you can all communicate. Is it a one-way between each gas, and then you have to kind of translate back to everybody, or is it, or are you now like a hive mind of gas?
I don't know if we established it, but I would prefer Hive Mind of Gas.
Gaseous whispers.
Then let's say you have a hive mind of gas, just for for brevity speaking.
Oh yeah, it's a telepathic link among up to 8 willing creatures.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. So yeah,
Awesome.
you can all now speak into each other's minds.
That's
along
really
with
clever.
Chad.
We should use that more often. I can't believe we went this
I
far.
know, it took us 3 years
Yeah.
doing this. Yeah.
Testing. All right. Can you hear me?
I'm with you, though. I think you should. Let's push it.
Let's see if the armor reacts.
Let's push
Yeah.
it real good.
Okay. So Chad, you're a physical being. So do you want to like roll
but I'm on
something
the
down?
roof. Didn't
What?
you go through the violent events?
Are you?
So currently
Did we
you're kind
go
of all
back?
together.
Oh, we are. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, in the bell tower.
Okay.
Should
So-
we split up because like if we all magically turn back because of the dispel magic, then if we send one non-stealthy person, they're going to be absolutely fucked. But at the same time, I know I'm really bad at stealth. So, oh wait, didn't we have something that made us like more stealthy at the end of last episode? Is it just the gas?
Did someone cast?
hang
Pass
on.
Without a Trace?
I feel like
No, I
there's
thought Pip.
something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, but
I
I
think
can't do
Pip.
that.
There you go.
No, I think it was Pip that did it.
I'm pretty sure it was because that's why you were down there in the first place.
Because you're super stealthy, little frog.
I'm just stealthy anyway.
True.
Yeah, but
I'm
we're
just
not.
naturally.
Just naturally stealthy.
But I can. Oh no, I can only cast Pass Without Trace on myself.
Not fair.
But could I cast Pass Without Trace on my gas? And then would I
A silent but
would I
violent.
still be would the disguise still get undisguised by their magic, even if I had cast Pass Without Trace?
You also Pass Without Trace would also be undone as well, on top of everything else. So anything magical, any magical effect would be immediately dispelled
I think-
whilst within that field. It wouldn't be like it ends your spell. If you go in with Pass Without Trace, it would no longer be in effect. But were you to come out of that field, it would then be in effect once again.
How
I
close
think-
are they to the other side of the door?
So that's what we're trying to figure out. So
Oh, right,
Yeah,
right.
you
if,
don't, yeah, you don't know at the moment.
if Chad rolls a ball down
Banana.
a banana down,
He straightens out a banana
corridor.
and then rolls it down.
Messing with the bananas.
If you roll that down the corridor,
Yep.
see if the armor animates. If it doesn't animate, then they're not close enough to the armor on the other side of the door.
That's
So
very clever.
We can go under the door as gas, or I can go under the door as gas and listen to them.
Mm.
I'm glad you thought that out because I was just going to throw a banana and see what happens.
See what?
Does that make sense? Is that correct? Is
No,
that...
that's super
I think
smart.
you-
I like
yeah,
that.
you got it.
Let's do it.
Let's do that.
I love it.
Roll for banana.
Roll
Roll
for
for
banana. Yeah. I guess I have to give you guys a banana.
Critical
now, don't
split.
I? Oh god damn it. So is it going to be Pip that wishes to do this?
Chad.
Chad's going to do it. Right. So you're still in your
Okay.
corporeal form.
I could cast Hero's Feast and grab a banana.
That's true. Yeah. It only take eight
We
hours.
can have a really nice dinner while you're doing it.
Thanks, Eddie.
So Chad, you open up the bell tower door, which opens out onto the corridor. You know, if you sneak to your left and go maybe about 30 or so feet, that's where there is a small alcove.
Yep.
The two sets of armor are there, and the door to the dean's office.
Great.
So would you like to go brazenly or go stealthily?
Stealthily for sure.
Please
Oh,
roll
thank
for me then a stealth check.
Bananas have always been the enemy of stealth as well.
I know, right?
I got a 10.
Until now.
Yeah, 10. I got a 10.
10 total?
10 in total.
Okay. So you very gently pad your way down, Chad's pad, if you will, down the corridor and peek around the corner. You can see the two suits of armor. They're maybe about sort of 6.5 feet tall, but they're on a plinth, small plinth. They are dark grey. They've got a full helmet on with the visor and everything, and both are holding halberds, and they don't seem to be moving.
Can I
So
roll the banana then?
Sure.
Roll the banana.
That's the right time to roll it, right? I don't need to get
Yeah.
any closer. I can. Do I have an easy exit route? The way I
You could just turn around and go back the way you came.
Okay.
Yeah, you just like chuck it, you like basically
Roll it
throw
or
a
throw
grenade
it
around a
at one of
corner,
them.
effectively.
Yeah. All right.
The best thing about this is if they find us, they'll just be like, huh. There's a banana.
Interesting.
It's, yeah, it's very pleasant. Okay, roll. Just roll
Roll
an athletics check.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah.
24.
Fuck me. Tell me exactly how you want this banana to be thrown.
I don't want the other side of the door to know, right? But I want to get it as close to. No, I guess the banana isn't magical. That doesn't help us. I just want to see if
the banana's going to listen to them.
I could enchant the banana. Is anyone going to enchant the banana?
the banana. Can I?
How have we gone from killing people to enchanting bananas?
I know, but I love the transition.
I mean, I don't think enlarging or reducing the banana helps, right?
Don't you?
Yeah, if
No.
it's not that normal size, if it's not magical.
Do parrot? Wait, what?
So if you make the banana small,
Yeah.
and then or large, comically large, and it gets near enough to them, will it just shrink back or expand depending on what you did?
Well, I want to throw it, and then well, I don't know how this helps. I just like the idea of throwing a banana and then it either like or shrinking as if it can help us in any way, shape, or form.
It could be a new spell for Chad called Chad's Tiny Banana.
I'm trying to see if there's anything that would like help, but I don't think you can enchant a banana beyond making it big or small.
Beyond
I think
God's will.
Does a banana count as a plant?
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah. Yes. Well, it's a dead plant technically. But a
Because I
plant,
have
yes.
speak to plants.
Ah, yes. I thought that was maybe where you're going with it.
Ask the banana if it wants to be.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Bring
can
it
set
to
it
the
being
telepathic bond.
Ask it if it wants a tattoo of a snake.
Oh my god.
Well, if I can speak to plant, then I can ask a banana to tell me what they're saying inside.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And I can throw the shit out of that banana.
You can get the banana right just so it's
I
like
can get it like under the door frame, probably.
yes. Flatten the banana.
And then, if we're lucky, somebody might step on it and slip.
Bonus. It's like grease all over again.
Oh, I could grease the banana and then throw it.
Wow. So many possibilities.
Are any
So,
of them?
yeah, I mean, you can do any and all of these. Just let me know which ones you will be doing.
I think you should talk to the banana.
Yeah, I think okay. Try and get the banana just under the door, but not fully under the door because we don't want them to see it.
Like wedged.
So like wedged at the bottom of the door. Yeah.
Well, with a 24, you can assume a professional darts player's stance, and just be like, and then you just get like the little curvature, where the stalk is,
Yeah.
just hooked underneath the door, and it kind of stays there.
Nice.
Well, yep. That's the plan.
That's you done.
As that happens, both of the suits of armor, their halberds come down, shtunk, like that.
Oh.
But
Is the banana okay?
both
It's
of
going to
them,
hear the banana screaming.
both of them miss the banana as it sails past.
Great.
The screaming banana.
Okay. That's exactly what it
There
looks
is.
like. Okay, so the suits of armor moved, so we can't get close, but I can cast speak to a banana and ask the banana what it is.
Yeah.
So can I do that?
How-
Can I sneak down and speak to banana?
What is the range of speak to banana?
Let me find it.
The newest spell in D&D.
It's a very niche spell.
Where is it?
Speak to banana.
Speak to plants. Here we go.
Okay. Oh, I didn't transition. to
30
marker.
feet of you.
Oh yeah, there you go. So you could join Chad if you want to spend a minute to revert back to Pip as well,
Yeah.
and then join Chad around the corner. You will be able to cast Speak to Banana on the banana.
And the banana join our
If we're all
telepathic.
hive mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You can all hear speak to banana.
I think because you've
Banana
already
sounds
cast your telepathic mind web,
Waiting on it.
I don't think you can add ones after the fact. And also, I think only Pip, you'd be the only one to be able to understand banana.
Yeah,
That would be cool. What would we even hear?
Yeah,
We just hit.
is that what your banana sound like?
Yeah.
Oh,
Squidgy.
oh, nice.
Overripe.
How long does Speak to Banana last for?
10 minutes.
Wow. Okay, fair enough.
I can speak to this banana for a long time.
Yeah.
And it says you can
Bananas not that much to talk about.
you can question plants about events in the spell's area within the past day, gaining the information about creatures of the past, weather, and other circumstances. That can be everything.
Yeah. In this instance, then, would you like to leave the banana under the door frame for a little while for it to gather some info,
Yeah.
and then you can repossess the banana and then
Yeah, we didn't think about how we're gonna
question
retrieve
it.
the banana.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How are we gonna
Poor
get
banana.
Let's ask him.
can we
See what I do.
can we go back in time and can you tie a bit of rope around the banana so you can pull it back?
If he was to do that, unfortunately, even had they done that, the halberds would have severed the rope.
Oh, fair.
We'll find a way to save this banana.
We'll find a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I leave the banana there for however long it needs to be there for to hear all the important stuff.
How long would you like that to be? How long do you believe
Um,
that you would leave the banana there for?
Like 10 minutes? 15 minutes? Is that long enough? Is that too long?
Which one?
15.
Go further than
Chad, you happy
An
with that?
hour. And
1
I
hour.
want you to recite the whole conversation, Tim,
Oh my
with
God.
dialogue.
Act 1.
in the voice of a
Not in
banana.
banana speak, right?
Sorry?
Not in banana speak or in banana speak.
In banana
In banana
speak,
speak.
But it'd have to be
I'll
6
translate
times as
afterwards.
fast because you can only listen to it for 10 minutes. So you leave the banana wedged under the door for a certain amount of time. Khalil and Ellie. I don't know why I said your actual names. It's like
We have to do this
That's
in real
not
life.
my name, Tim.
yes. Oh,
Speak to bananas
Mike,
breaking the game.
Mike's been replaced. There we go. Sorry, that was last time. Apologies. It's going well. Pip and Chad, can you both roll for me a perception check, please?
Uh-oh.
Oh, 19.
No, 19. 13.
Plus 9.
Whoa, okay.
Whoa.
28. Jeez Louise. Holy moly.
I'm listening to everything this
Yeah.
banana says.
As you are sort of waiting around the corner, waiting for the banana to gather all the information on your behalf, you hear the sounds of several footsteps, probably heavily armored individuals, walking back towards the door only after about 7 minutes.
Oh, shit.
And
We've
that's
got
a
to get
muffled
that
voice
banana.
from the side.
We've got to get that banana and get out of there.
I've got telekinesis. I can move the banana.
Of course you
With your mind.
do. You've all got the most niche and appropriate spells for banana distribution and retrieval.
What we were born to do.
It's all been building to this. Tim.
Yeah. This is what you guys have spent the last 3 years doing, is just perfecting
Yeah.
this ideal banana.
Your banana scheme.
Yeah.
Are you kind of proud of us, though, that we're like finally playing D&D?
The way it should be played, the way Gary Gygax intended.
Less murder, more banana.
Speaking
Yeah.
of,
That's what they wanted, right?
Okay, so Chad, you just reach out your hand like you are like you're Luke Skywalker in the ice caves,
yeah.
focusing for the this banana. It starts to move ever so slightly under the door, makes a little bit of a squeaking noise. Comes out. The two suits of armor activate once again. Oh my god! They're all a 2 and a 3 again. Banana completely intact,
Banana safe.
straight to your hand. You catch it.
I'd be so sad if that banana died.
I go to eat it, and then I remember that it's
Chad's reward for a job well done.
I need my
Good throw,
Yeah. And I assume you both scuttle out the way.
Get out of there.
Okay. Can you both roll a stealth check for me, please?
Uh-oh.
18. I'm rolling so well today.
You really have.
18
Oh,
plus
jinxed it.
5.
18 plus 5, 23. And Chad, what do you get?
19 plus 3.
Whoa, 22. Incredible.
I
Like the ninjas, you are both not. You go back around the corner and gently close the Belfry's tower door behind you, just as you catch a glimpse of the armored individuals leaving the office and going back down the gallery the way that you first spotted them, and off and away. You have the banana in your hand.
Do we speak to Banana now, or do we want to leave and then speak to Banana?
Leave and then speak to banana feels smart.
I
Yeah.
How long do we have
But
left of
what-
your speak to banana spell?
I haven't cast it yet, right?
No, haven't
Okay.
cast it yet. And you've got up to a day for the
What
bananas
if
to
there's
keep the
some
memory of
juicy
what's happened.
information?
Hmm.
What if there's some
Um,
juicy information about something in that room that we need to go into?
Good question.
I don't think we can
What
get
the-
into that room though with the armor.
It does feel like we're not equipped to go into the room at this point.
There was quite a lot of them as well, right? So like,
Whoa,
last time we
hang
got
on.
shot by that little dwarf man.
I mean, we could walk into.
But we can. Yeah, I was going to say we're gas, right? We can still be in there. It's fine.
But they can dispel us.
It's fine.
They've left.
Oh no.
No, they can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they've just left.
They've-
Yeah.
So we can
We
just
were
go in.
listening to their conversation. Because I've already been into the room, right? And I didn't find anything.
Correct. Yeah,
Correct,
she didn't
yeah.
find anything. But you know that the 5 individuals that went in there with the dean have left, but have left the dean behind in his room.
Okay.
Let's kill him.
Wow.
We could kill him. Okay. So
Information.
shall I speak to Banana now?
Yeah, maybe speak to the banana.
Yeah.
Don't leave him hanging.
I cast.
No.
that was a good joke, Alice. don't leave him hanging.
Your reaction was better than the joke.
I was so carried away that I didn't really register it. I cast speak to Banana.
Okay. All right. You cast Speak to Banana, and what do you say?
First of all, I ask Banana's name.
Hello, my name is Sergio.
Sergio.
Yeah,
It's a lovely name for a banana.
thank you very much. It was my father's name.
Ah. Where's your father now?
He was plucked many seasons ago
Aww.
for a fruit salad, I believe.
We promise never to eat you, Sergio.
But it is my life's purpose. I must follow in my father's footsteps. I am Banana.
Well, in
if
that
I
case,
am nothing not for sustenance.
in that case, who would you like to be eaten by the most?
Or whoever has the widest gullet and the juiciest of lips.
I'm going to come back to this conversation before we get distracted. Sergio, can you tell us what you heard under the door?
Bon nuit. As I was
Good night, good
languishing
night.
underneath the gap in the doorway, I heard many individuals talking about such things that a banana should never know.
Like what?
They were talking about political machinations within the University of Magical Arts, and also the political landscape of the Risen World in its entirety. However, not once did they ever mention a fruit salad or even a banana pie.
Did they mention anything about a cataclysm or a countdown or the friendly boys or the Black Mare Bastards or the league that's coming up? Or did the parrot do and say anything?
Don't overload the banana. Don't overload the banana. It's a banana.
The banana's got a big brain.
The banana is all. The banana is all brain. So, they did not mention specifically any one of these things, but they were discussing some of the murder that has been happening of professors in the University of Magical Arts. Apparently, they were here to investigate. However, the dean.
So they don't know who did it.
No, this Source Light Legion had no idea.
Did the dean sound like the dean knew who did it?
The dean. Oh, let me roll my banana insight.
I wonder what that is. +10.
They did not question him any further, but I do believe he was hiding many secrets. One of which I believe is the knowledge of whom ever murdered his professors.
They weren't on the dean's side.
This I cannot tell you. Bananas, they do not choose sides.
Interesting. I would have thought they would have.
No, we can be eaten from both ends at the same time. We take no
How
sides.
do you feel about it when
At the
people
same
eat
time.
people like that?
I hate it. It is an abomination.
Sorry. I was looking at my spells and I've come back to a very strange conversation.
How long have you been
When did
looking
you
away?
Yeah, it's been happening for about 10 minutes.
Asking how he likes to be eaten.
I looked away and
Sorry, back to the plot. This isn't relevant. I don't need to know how you like to be eaten. We'll find out afterwards.
Afterwards.
Well, we all know how this is going to end. Come on.
Yeah.
Ellie, not in front of him.
he's a very
Why the
seductive
banana knows where
banana.
it's going.
Where, Alice? Tell me more.
You all heard it.
Alice,
It was
isn't your mum
Alice.
watching?
You're all
I
witness.
can't hide it when it's on screen.
I know.
We all whispered it to me. I just said it.
he texted you.
Okay, did they mention the cataclysm?
No, they did not mention the cataclysm.
Did they mention the friendly boys?
No, they did not mention boys who were friendly.
Did they mention the Black Mire Bastards?
The Black Man Bastards? No, I have no idea who this is.
Ask him about the zombies.
What zombies?
The winter zombies.
Oh yeah. Did they mention winter zombies?
Yes, they did.
What did they
They
say?
mentioned. They were talking about how the radius of the meteorite has expanded, allowing the zombies to encroach further onto civilized lands.
If they were.
Yes,
Yeah,
in the
which-
Shatter Mounts, but also extending a little bit further down into the plains of Omen Ran.
Did the parrot do anything?
Let me check my banana inside.
+10.
I was not even aware that there was a parrot in there. The banana's natural enemy.
Yeah. Is to mind gas mind hive. Do we want to ask the banana anything else?
Is there anything we need to know from that dwarf that kicked our ass here?
What's that? What's their name?
Thunderbutt, something.
Thunderbutt.
Well, something like that.
It was something like that. Like, was
Yeah.
there any reason? Like, why did we try to torture that dwarf?
Because he had something that we wanted. We had a book that we wanted, and then we tried to get it, and he was like, "I've told you you can't have it," and he beat us up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
Wasn't he in? Wait, what department was he in?
I remember him being in the library, but I don't know if he worked there or not.
Yeah.
He was in the research department.
Research department.
Yeah.
Okay. I asked the banana
Yeah.
that.
That guy that you remember, the guy that was working for him, but he was like a spy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one, yes. So it was Thaddeus Flipstone.
Thaddeus Thunderbutt.
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 Same thing.
Thaddeus, yeah.
Did the banana hear anything about that or the research department or books? Secret books.
Secret books, no. But they did talk about Professor Thaddeus Flipstone.
Okay.
Yes. They said that, well, the dean said that Thaddeus Flipstone has been rather vocal in the fact that he wishes to take one of the positions, the much more sought after positions in the School of Wizardry, to progress out of the research department and become a fully fledged professor with tenure.
Okay.
What was the name of the woman that died? That
Professor
was working
Spine.
there. Yeah. We asked
Yeah.
about her.
Yeah. Did they mention that lady?
Ah, yes, the professor of divination. It was Thaddeus' intent to take that position for his own.
Interesting.
Interesting. Who's current front runner for that position?
Oh, they did not discuss. They were mostly talking about, rather than the internal machinations of the professors, the Sourcelight Legion was in attendance mostly to supplicate any uprisings within the UMA, to quash things before they get too out of hand, for they are the natural enemy of any magic caster. Should they get in the range of any wizard, the wizard is about as useful as a wet tissue.
Tissue. Bless you.
Thank you.
What? Okay. I feel like we've not really learned anything.
No, I thought
That-
they'd be bits about
that
like
helpful.
evil plots and stuff.
Yeah. I thought they'd give away their evil scheme.
Yeah. Any hot goss?
Yeah. Did any of them kiss?
The last 2 minutes was just everybody kissing one another. Just making out. No, I lie. I lie for fun times. But no,
Aw, you're such a funny banana.
Aw.
thank you.
Okay, well, have we learned everything we need to learn from this banana? And I think everything we can learn.
Before we kill it.
Should we eat him now?
To fulfill his dreams, or
Yeah.
to keep him forever as a spy until he goes black.
He's gonna go moldy.
Yeah.
Maybe ask him like what's his last wishes? When would he like to be eaten? Does he want
Yeah.
to do anything? Does he want a day out? Does he want to do anything before he gets consumed?
Or like, does he want to be eaten as like a banana split or a fruit salad or mashed banana?
Yeah.
Can somebody slip on him? Please.
Oh, maybe that's his wish.
Okay, yeah. I ask all of the above questions. What's your last wishes? Do you have a perfect day out? And how do you like to be eaten?
Yes.
And by who?
For my last day out, I wish to go on a slip and slide.
We can arrange that.
I would very much like to be sensually undressed and have my skin used in a comedy skit.
Knew it.
The method for my consumption must be all in one. Just down the
Ooh.
hatch style.
No chewing.
No chewing, no. Like a duck.
Okay.
You're up, Connor.
And then who I would like it to be
All right.
is whoever has the softest throat.
I think.
How do we test that?
Now
don't
I
wanna
must
touch it.
retreat back into my my non-speaking self. It has
What if
been
we
an
made
honor
him
to
a
talk to
snake?
you.
Oh, that was a pretty soft gullet.
Yeah. You could be sort
Yeah.
of slowly
Massage
And all in
it.
one.
massaged.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I'll look
Well,
after the snake.
thank you very much, Banana. We'll make those dreams happen for you. I'm gonna pop you in my bag. Don't get squashed.
I have no ability to affect this one way or another. My fate is in your hands.
Would you
Well,
like to be giant instead of tiny?
would
Was
you
that-
like to be?
I can't ask you that.
tiny?
What was the question? Sorry, I missed it.
Would you like
Would-
to be giant instead of tiny?
Oh. No, I would like to be as small as possible.
Okay.
Go either way.
Aw.
Okay.
If you made him giant, we could all share him.
But he doesn't want to be chewed.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be too late for him by that point. He wouldn't. He can't
I
hear
also
this.
don't
but, like, he
know-
wouldn't-
I don't know how I feel about sharing a banana with all of you.
It's a giant, it'll be a giant banana.
He's our banana now.
You'll never know until you try, Josh.
That's spoken from experience.
Open mind. Open mind.
Okay, I pop banana
Goodbye,
in my
young Pip.
bag. I miss you already.
I wish you all the well for the future. Goodbye. Mwah.
Okay, well, that was kind of a useless banana, but I liked his style. so.
Oh,
Stylish
I
banana.
think
Fun banana.
the most effective way we've ever gotten information.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good to know I can speak to all bananas from now on.
Yep,
Yeah,
every round.
yeah, kind of useful.
all
I think
bananas.
now we cut to a montage of us on our fun day out, taking the banana to a slip and slide,
Yay!
tripping over his skin by accident, all the things he wished. And then
Can we do?
Go ahead, Mike.
Oh no, just a quick one. Can we do the whole like montage of us all like holding hands and going in a circle, and the camera's all like, and he's
Like an
like,
80s montage.
Yeah.
sorry.
No, it's perfect.
Can we? This sounds weird out of banana context, but can we save his skin?
Can we save his skin?
And
Yeah.
wear it on our face.
No. Just because, like, I feel like a banana peel is gonna come in handy.
Yeah.
I don't know where.
Combined.
I don't know when.
Like a
But I want
grease
that banana
use.
peel.
Yeah,
Combine it with grease.
Yeah. I want to hold on to that
100%.
guy.
too powerful. Combine it with grease.
Well, he's probably got a couple more days before he goes moldy, so we don't have to eat him right now.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just not forget about him, because that'd be.
Don't let-
I mean,
In fact, actually, that's the song that goes along with your montage. Don't you forget about me.
But it's just the banana
pretty
singing.
sure
Yeah.
if we need to, I've got reincarnate as well. So I can always do that.
That's a perfect use of it.
I don't think he wouldn't enjoy that. He wouldn't want that.
Oh.
He wants to be
I
eaten
am
alive,
dead. No,
and
you're
that's how
not.
he wants to
Yeah.
That would be pretty-
Okay.
Everyone has dreams. Who are we to stop that from happening?
Okay. Lay on
That's
hands.
fair.
Then. I'll just do that.
I think we leave now. I think we've done everything we can at this university.
Yeah.
And nothing.
And also nothing.
An hour of banana talk.
Where are we going after this? We did have a plan. 'Cause we were
We're
gonna
trying to
visit
escape
Dover.
the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're trying to head for
Let's
Goldenfield.
do that. Yeah,
We were
let's do
gonna
that
go
with
to
our
a
new
boat, right? Or we were gonna swim far out enough and then summon eagles or something. Like,
We were just trying to get out of town.
Yeah.
Because we
Yeah.
started by the water.
Yes.
And we could have stolen a boat, but we didn't. So we
Correct.
gassed to just do this, which pleases us.
I feel like we gassed to get out, then got distracted and did this.
Yeah,
But the
that's-
original plan was to gas out to sea and then fly to the next place.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arthur was going to become DJ Inky and swim us
Yes,
to the next place.
that sounds
As
right.
we were then.
You are
do
now
that.
currently no longer anywhere near the sea area because you've gone to UMA, which is like the completely opposite direction.
Yep.
But,
Yeah, so
but
we all
gas
turned
lasts for so
south.
long that you can just turn around and come back again.
Yeah.
Let me do that. Choke a few people on the way up.
No more choking.
Just slip on in.
So you all convert back to your gaseous form, and you speed through the streets and over the rooftops of Sutton Shore, all the way to the seaside and out onto the the choppy waters of the free seas of the east, past all of the trading ships and cruise liners and pirate ships and all these like fishing vessels and rowboats, etc. And you're now kind of in international waters, as it were.
I have a question.
Yes.
You mentioned cruise liners.
Yes.
Could we all go on a cruise theoretically?
There is currently a cruise, that's happened. That came
In
from
game?
In game from Sutton Shore going to El Karani. No, it's Materia, down south.
Do we need to go there?
I feel like that's probably where we would kill some people.
Yeah, I think we should go on a cruise. That'd be fun.
On the cruise.
Nothing else to do, right?
Nothing else to do. Spend our last days on Earth in style. Why were we going to this place again?
We were gonna go to the city where the really strict people that were here last time that were after us have
Yeah.
gone to a different coastal city, and they may have, I think, Tim, I don't know if I'm confusing this with another thing, a collection of items that might be useful to us, or am I confusing that with somewhere else?
No, you're correct.
There we go.
Great.
Things that are related to the hole that I came out of.
That's very true.
Interesting.
Yes. That's what.
Think any more about that hole?
I heard it as the words were coming out of my mouth. So.
This is really working out well for me.
Vindication.
Yeah, I feel really vindicated here.
Damn it. It's playing into your hands.
Yeah. Sorry, yes, but you're correct. Yeah, the Imperatrices are what currently occupying Golden Fields. What Zoe de Villiers, the drow French lady who was talking to you after the festival of Perenuptra, sort of informed you about what's happened with Astrakhan and the undead, and then Goldenfield apparently had like a demon or devil infestation. And
just text me saying that's me.
that's
She's not wrong.
That's me. That's her cameo in the show.
Sorry, Tim. I really wasn't listening.
What were you saying now? Yes, so Goldenfield, yeah, it's been overrun by devils. Has been somewhat vanquished previously by another group of individuals have liberated Goldenfield. But unfortunately, the Imperatrices have decided to move in and kind of make an exclusion zone, like a no entry zone, chucked everybody out and said, like, nobody can come back in until we can make sure that we have made sure there's no more devil infestation, kind of exorcised, if you will, the entire city. But the impression you got from Zoe was that actually that's more of an excuse. They're saying, like, actually there's not really any danger there. They're just using it so they can use Goldenfield as like a base operation.
Do we know like what they originally even wanted in Sutton Shore? Are they just like power hungry people?
So yes, you did know previously about the Imperatrices. They sprang up quite early in after the Cataclysm happened, and they were sort of a group of highly motivated and very strictly religious elves, and they're like a matriarchy as well, so a matriarchy, and they were the only real force of justice for several hundred years, because all cultures were so disparate and were displaced that it became quite lawless. And so they would go around and impart their form of very, very strict justice on every settlement they came across. And they actually garnered a lot of power during those early years. Since then, a lot of the cities have now been re-established, and actually the mayors or the burgomasters, etc., of each individual city or township or area have their own laws, but the Imperatrices, still so powerful, can just go into whatever settlement and just be like, right, we're going to lay down the law here. This is not okay. We're going to punish these people, and then they do that and they bugger off.
Right. Sound like dicks.
In a way, but they also were responsible in the early years for like keeping order in chaos, and that's kind of
But
why
now
they still have this
they
vestige
sound
of
like
power.
dicks now.
Yeah, in a certain point of view, sure. But they still see themselves as like very highly moralistic and still a necessary part of society.
Lawful good. I don't think there's a single lawful good person in this squad.
But they but even like their own, like the mayors and the burgomasters and lords and barons, etc., of these lands, they can be corrupted. And so the Imperatrices see themselves as like uncorruptible, and they go around and they're like, no, this is not okay. You're gonna have to stop doing this. That kind of stuff. But they're very hardline. Like there's no softness or roundness to anything that they do. It's all very black and white.
So what's our plan then when we
I think we at least need disguises, because I feel like when we were here last time, the reason that we're gas is because there was posters of us last time. So I feel like they will be aware that we are not friends of theirs.
Wait, but wasn't that in Sutton Shore? Not.
It was, but they were in Sutton Shore at the time.
Oh yeah, okay.
And they're the ones that put out the bounty for you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We can polymorph or change like a few of us, but it's basically the whole group can't travel together. through.
Or if
there.
you do, you'd have to disguise yourselves.
Oh, I have Pass Without Trace that I can put on all of us, and it means we all get a +10 to our stealth.
That's true.
Is that if we all did that and then also wore comedy hats and mustaches? They'd never know.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if some people disguise themselves, some people just go Pass Without Trace.
Yeah, I feel like I need extra.
You probably need polymorph.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can use
yeah.
polymorph on one other creature.
I can also use polymorph on someone.
Didn't we hide people in your
Yeah, we dressed
structure?
as like a wedding procession or something.
There
know
was a
why.
wedding
I can also
procession
wild
and you
shape.
joined it,
There we go.
kind of
That's
glommed
fine.
onto it.
Wasn't Ellie? Were you getting married?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I was in a wedding dress.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I vaguely remember.
To the banana. Get married to the banana.
special day.
Okay, well, why don't
I can see that happening.
we getting married to a banana? That wasn't his final wishes.
Does anybody see reason?
Why this
I
grung
have a
and
reason
this
why this
banana?
banana and
can't-
frog cannot get married.
I love the thought of the banana explicitly telling us, "My final wishes are to go on a slip and slide," and we hear, "Ah, you want to get married."
I accept. Maybe the happiest grung in all of Rizamold.
Yeah, I think you four polymorph each other, and then I'll just cast Pass Without Trace on myself, because then I get.
Does anybody else have polymorph?
As
Mike
in, like, I
Annie.
can change. I can change into whoever.
Oh yeah,
myself
of course.
anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I've got polymorph for someone else if they need it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I'll take a polymorph.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait,
Yeah.
You could also just be a pass or something, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can wild shape as well. So
Oh yeah. Okay, so why
somebody
don't
can jump on my
Mike,
back.
Mike
It's weird.
polymorph me, Chad polymorph Aya, and Parta become a horse.
Or something more stealthy. I just said horse because that's what you always default to.
Okay, fine. A giant octopus. Fine.
It makes sense.
Can I ask a side question? Was it this campaign or a different one? Didn't Josh turn into a horse
It was
and
the
kill
previous
someone
one.
behind the door? Oh, okay.
That was the previous one. That was
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
that was my little dark gnome, wasn't it?
Paulo Sturkor.
Deep gnome.
Yeah.
Wasn't that
You
also-
know,
The Paulo Sturkor. Yeah.
They had like one hit point and they're
He-
just like, they're dead.
Yeah.
Knocked on the door and then immediately kicked the door down while they were coming to open it.
Illustrated the man.
In my defense, we were knocking on the door. They took ages. We didn't know they were right behind the door.
They
I
didn't.
kicked it,
They were
he
in bed
died,
upstairs.
Ages.
and then we uncovered the whole.
Also, yeah, wasn't it like a secret vampire hideout that was really
Yeah.
like our game?
That's irrelevant.
That's irrelevant. Don't do that again.
Love the idea of just pressing the doorbell and immediately kicking it. Ding dong.
Ding dong, Pam.
Well, you took too long. Not my fault.
It's like gently using a door knocker and then just getting a shotgun out.
That's on them.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
their fault.
I did my best.
Okay, so I suppose first things first. How do you get to Goldenfield?
Missed.
Yeah,
You're
gas
gonna-
out
you're
to
gonna miss-
sea.
How long?
Yeah,
how
it's
long
good,
does mist last for? Your
Forever.
cloud of cloudiness.
I think we were just gassing out
seconds.
far enough to be out of the like magic field, right?
Yeah.
And then moving like octopus.
And then you get octopus.
Windwalk
Or
lasts
fire.
for 8 hours.
And you can travel how fast?
300 feet
That's really far. I'd say you probably got.
per spit. Per
I'd say you used
whatever.
like a couple of hours doing all the shenanigans that you were doing. So you got 6 hours of wind walk left. So 6 hours times by 60 minutes times by 60 seconds, divide by 6 per round. Is that then times that by 300? You can go 1 million feet in 6 hours.
Amazing.
I don't know what that is in miles,
Okay.
but feet to
Sounds
miles.
fun.
5,000 feet to a mile. I feel like we Covers some ground.
Like
That's a lot of ground.
3 point something feet to the meter.
You can go 204 miles.
Nice.
How
Which
far
is
do we need to go?
insane. I'm going to check it now because you might just be able to fucking fart your way all over there.
Can we just?
Efficient.
Why is he so angry that you've
Ruined all his plans.
It's just
Just for a bit of fun as well. We can go
Isn't this
really
like-
high up, and even if we transform back, we fall 60 feet per round for 1 minute until it lands, which
Yeah.
it will do safely. So like we could just fly really high, just like
That's
whew, just have a bit of fun.
miles. Okay.
Go float in the clouds, man.
Clouds, man. All right, you can go. Right, let's see. That's 200. All right, so Golden Field is about 550 miles away.
Oh, he's just made the map
Okay.
bigger because he didn't want us to get there.
No.
Oh, it's doubled in size.
Yeah.
Where do we get to with 240?
So even though Golden Field and Sutton Shore are actually on the coast, they're like on a peninsula. So to go via the water, you'd have to go all the way around and down. You're actually better off going just across land, which I think is why you went to the UMA to begin with, because you knew you were having to go across land. So it would get you about a third of the way there in 6 hours. And obviously
Can
200
we go
miles
to the
away
centre
from
of the
Sutton Shore.
crater? Can we go to the centre of the crater?
Yeah, if you wanted to. It's a little bit further. And by a little bit further, I mean about 2,500 miles.
Yeah, let's just pop by.
Swing by on the way to Goldenville.
You could, Chad, you haven't casted the floating disc in a while. We could float the rest of the way there.
I mean, I can fly and float. I can't remember. Hold on.
Oh, I can also summon a dying crow to carry like 2 of us, maybe.
Nice.
It's goth of you.
My fly
Yeah.
is only concentration up to 10 minutes. I haven't done it
Right.
too far. But I've got it multiple times.
Yeah. So I think what you did mention last time as well that I think you were going to summon. Was it Kenko? That was your
I think
blighted eagle.
yeah, that was the plan. I think it would cover like 2 of us, and then if Josh
Yeah.
was also like
He
a
was going
giant,
to turn into a giant
Okay.
eagle as well.
yeah, and then also we had the disc, right?
I think the disc only lasts for 10 minutes,
I'm just figuring it out.
but Chad could fly and like hold onto one of the eagle's
Oh, okay.
like tails.
So, but like we wouldn't even if Chad can fly and I can fly and carry like one person, and Josh can fly and carry the other person, then that's
Oh, you don't turn into a crow. You'd have
Oh,
to
sorry,
also-
you're right.
Yeah, you'd
Yeah,
also
that's-
have to ride it. Yeah. So 2 people per crow. Actually, yeah, 2 people per crow. 1, 2, 1, 2.
We've done
Yeah,
that
that's it.
before.
Yeah, you can just do it between all of you. Yeah.
Should we do that all the rest of the way?
How fast can a eagle fly? Giant eagle.
Million
Yeah,
miles
good
an hour?
question.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I almost googled Kenko then. That's not.
How far can Kenko fly?
What was he?
Giant eagle as well.
Oh, he was. He just looked dead.
Yeah, he just looked fucked up. So giant eagle.
80 feet.
Okay. And I think you can. How long does your wild shape last, Parter?
It lasts a grand total. Bear with. It lasts for. You can stay in beast shape for a number of hours equal to half your druid level.
So 6 hours.
So I'm level 12.
Yeah, and you've got probably at least two times you can go into wild shape per day.
Yeah, I got 2.
2. So you could go for 12 hours. More maths. Hold on.
Not my
12
grandma.
hours. Oh my god. 12 times 60 times 60 divide by 6 times that by 80 That's 500,000 feet. So that's about another just over 100 miles. Oh, my brain. So you can get today. You can get 300 miles. So if you do the same tomorrow, you can get there by tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan, right?
That's like the only real.
Probably the fastest way.
Yeah.
To cover
And then long rest.
550 miles.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yes, you can all go 300 miles, and then you can rest, and then you can go another 300 miles.
Spoopy's
Rest
also
in
said
Chad's pad.
wild shape is regained in short rest as well, so we could do even more maths.
Oh, that's true. Although you would be suffering
Thank you, Spoopy.
because you hadn't been sleeping. Yeah,
Mm.
you'd be suffering because you weren't sleeping, so you'd suffer from exhaustion after a while.
Feels like a
But you could
DM
try and fly
that's
all night.
trying to claw this back.
No. No, you absolutely can fly through the night, but you would
No,
you
I'm
would
good.
be like suffering from exhaustion tomorrow.
I feel
I'm
like we
good
need
for a
to
long rest.
just when we get there, so we should fully sleep.
Okay,
Recharge.
and you're going to use Chad's pad.
Yeah.
Been a while.
Yes, sir.
It's been a while.
Getting,
Right.
getting a sheep wool.
You settle down. It's in a relatively, actually quite a sort of low hill, grassy plain. So you're on the kind of the plains between two large cities that are on the coast. So it's actually quite picturesque where you are now. Think of like the hills from the beginning of the Teletubbies show. It's very much like that. So
So peaceful.
there's a little
What a
baby
romantic
face.
picturescape for a banana and a grong.
Yeah, it's a little baby face. But no, so you do settle down. Obviously, you only got Chad's pad for 8 hours, so you can like either side. You can kind of potter around if you wanted to. The sun sets, and you get what's known as the blue twilight eve, because Sunshore, but the Risen World itself is on a planet which is in a binary star system. So in the morning, you get the red giant that comes up, so it gives like a red morning glow. Then it's joined by the blue dwarf, which creates a sort of a natural combined white light for the rest of the day. Then in the evening, the red giant sets first, and you're left with the small blue dwarf star that gives everything a very sort of blue hue in twilight. And as it sets, you can see about a dozen moons in the sky of all different shapes and sizes.
Oh.
Wow.
And then you
I
settle
want to
in.
see this.
Have you seen any of this before? This sounds
We've
new.
never looked at the sky before.
You've never looked up before.
You guys,
Do you not remember when you're going to sleep and you close your eyes and you see all these lights?
All those lights.
This
all
is
the
what we
time.
miss.
Yeah.
Still those white bits.
Yeah.
You know how in this world we have
Oh.
star signs from the stars? Do they have star signs from the moons?
Well, funny you should say that, but every deity is attributed to each moon. There are 25 moons, and there are 25 deities.
we know some of them.
You do
Yeah.
know some of them, yeah. Some of you have more or less intimate relationships with some of the deities.
Who's had an intimate relationship with a deity? Mike.
Hey, you can't question that.
Interesting.
You and your banana.
I didn't marry mine.
I point at
Marry
your
me
mountain
banana.
view and I go, "Haha, that's your boyfriend." That's my only contribution.
One of
to this.
many. One of many.
So you have a peaceful night together in Chad's pad. The five of you, Bando the flying monkey, Kenko the on fire black giant eagle, the little puppy of ill omen, and a banana, all stuffed into this opaque dome together, which is I believe all decked
Aw.
out like a 70s like apartment
Yeah, there's lava lamps with beanbags.
There's like shag carpet and
Yeah.
fluorescent lighting. Cool.
Posters of like
Love
big tough lizards on the wall.
Yeah, nice. Pumping iron.
You out your face and put them on top of all the
And in the morning, it very rudely just pops away after 8 hours. So anyone who wanted to sleep in just get unceremoniously dumped onto the slightly moist grass from the dew, and you set back off onto your tandem giant eagles. One eagle, kind of like cracked and burning with molten lava, kind of split all down between its feathers. Its two eyes just seemingly unendless molten pits of fire, and its beak white hot at the tip. And then there's Parter. What does your giant eagle look like when you turn into it?
Just a little bit of a raggedy brown eagle. Just a little bit.
Just a shitty
bit
eagle.
frayed at the edges.
Yeah.
Not the best. Yeah. A little bit scrawny. A little bit scrawny.
A little bit scrawny, a bit threadbare.
Yeah. Sharp claws though. Sharp claws, sharp beak.
Yeah. So kind of like the eagle equivalent of a crackhead with a knife. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Exactly
Got it.
that.
Nice.
Dirty needles.
Yeah. You fly in tandem. I don't know why I'm coming at you guys for so hard today. I don't know why.
Wait, one thing. A spoopy milk penguin said more like a giant pigeon.
Oh, there you go. Could be like a giant pigeon.
Yes.
There you go.
With one foot that's just a stump.
Just one gammy leg. Giant pigeon carrying you all into the horizon. And not before too long. And by that, I mean almost at the end of the day. You come across a city that probably none of you have ever been to before. You suspect this indeed is Golden Field. It is a magnificent-looking city made of a combination of white sandstone and like a sort of a sand or cream or caramel-coloured like mortar as well. So it gives this very unique-looking structure to it, and it's kind of like made up in mostly banded layers as well, which follows the terrain of the land, where it goes from the beach and up onto the hillside, and the whole city sort of built around that in roughly concentric circles. But it's very wide and very fortress-looking. There is a big keep that stands proud at the top towards the rear of the city, closest to the seaside. And as you get closer, from your vantage point in the air, you see very little to no activity in the streets, save from tiny, because you're so far away, tiny little specks of movement that are walking along the palisades of this 80-foot high sandstone wall that surrounds the city proper. You see nestled every maybe 100 to 150 feet or so, there is the big, wide open, round areas that are built into the wall itself. So the wall will expand out into a circle almost. And atop each one of those platforms are either a mixture of trebuchets or ballista for aerial defense and ground defense as well.
Is there like an entrance? Is there like a welcome sign?
There is the former, not so much the latter.
Okay.
But yes, there is a several entrances into a city this vast. You've heard good things about Goldenfield. Like it's a quite a affluent, accepting place, but it's also highly defensible.
Is there like any roads going in, or is it just sort of?
There are multiple. You can see dozens of trails that kind of spiderweb in from the surrounding area, converging on multiple large gates. At least 4 of them built into the walls.
And are there, like, do the trails lead to anything? Like, are there small villages outside of those trails?
There looks to be several like plantations all nestled around, that are growing a combination of crops, fruits, vegetables, and a small amount of livestock. And
Bananas.
some bananas, yes. There is an entire banana plantation here. Or a
Let's
plantain
go my way in.
plantation. We don't know.
Oh, bye, Josh.
I feel
Josh.
like
Oh, hi, Josh.
Oh,
Oh,
my
dear.
God.
Oh, bye,
I
Josh.
don't know. I think
How? Sorry.
Mm.
How far away did you say that we've landed? Like how far
Yeah.
away?
So you're still in the air at the moment, gliding along
Oh, right. Sorry.
on the back of the giant eagles, and this is what you can see from your vantage point. So I'm imagining you're sort of cruising at a cool altitude of maybe about 800 feet in the air. At this point, you can probably see you're pretty maybe about between half a mile and a mile away from Goldenfield, at least the exterior walls. But yes, as you're saying, Chad, there is multiple like smaller communities and villages all dotted around the exterior, where it probably supports a lot of the food industry.
I feel like
I
that's
wonder
our way in. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was going to say the same. I wonder whether we can sneak in with like a banana delivery.
In a banana cart.
We have a banana.
Yeah.
We're doing a delivery.
Yeah, if all 5 of you hold that one banana, you're like, someone ordered a banana, we're here to deliver your banana.
Did you say we can't see anyone on the streets? We can't see.
Next to no one on the streets here. It looks like a ghost city, which is insane considering the size of it.
And the only movements we can see are the little, like, security.
Yeah, some people on the battlements of the wall of the city.
Do we know anything about this city? Like, sorry if you've said it before or recently. Like, is there a bank here? Like, why is this here?
Why is that what you want to know? Is there a bank? here?
No, because like, is it just known as like a military? Because you said that there was like a fortress sort of thing. Like, is it just a military town?
So Goldenfield is actually based around. There are several affluent families that are responsible for Goldenfield in its entirety, and so it kind of initially started off as like a military outpost because it was on top of this hill that overlooked quite a vast amount of the Eve Coast where it's situated, which is good as defensible things against pirates. But in the subsequent, like last sort of 1,000 years or so, where the pirates have become like an integrated part of all of the kind of trade and commerce here, and to a certain degree, security, it's been turned into a much more of a sort of a very affluent town. It's known for its food and its entertainment industry. So it's become like actually quite a haven for tourists and tourism. And it's also on a particularly exquisite beach.
Oh, so we could blend right in.
Yeah.
Maybe
Surf
the cruise
in.
is coming here.
There's a bounty on our head.
Well, yeah, there's that.
Hmm.
And also,
We
Do
can
we
fit
want,
right in if we turn into other people. Sorry.
but where is everyone?
Party people? Yeah.
Like,
is
where
it
are
on-
all the tourists?
Yeah, it's a ghost city right now.
But don't wait. No, we know this. It's a ghost city because they've taken it over, right? And they were saying that they were fighting someone, but actually they're not fighting anyone.
Yeah, so the story, as told by Zoe de Villiers, was that apparently the place had been overrun by devils, and the devils had been vanquished at some point in fairly recently, and the Imperial agencies have moved in to try and say like, oh, this place needs to be exercised and made sure that it's safe for the general populace. So basically declared martial law and evacuated all the civilians, and has now set up like a military base here whilst they're sort of cleansing the streets. But Zoe insinuated that this was more of a cover and that they're just using this to like put a foothold in this very defensible city in this area and like make themselves like this their de facto base for the time being.
We could make this
Do
our
we
defense.
This could be Chad's Pad's castle.
I was thinking banana base 1, but yeah, Chad's Pad Castle.
Do we know where all the civilians got evacuated to?
That you don't know. No, you haven't been told. Like
Right.
Zoe didn't know sort of like the granular details of what was going on.
I think we should go to the banana plantation and question the people and all the bananas there.
Yeah, I feel like today has led us towards bananas.
Mm.
Whether Tim
Banana
likes it or
episode.
It's bananas or bust.
Because we can ask them where everyone's gone to and also what they know about the people and also
How we
if
can get
they're
in.
away. Yeah.
That sounds smart.
we disguise ourselves as bananas. Or marry a banana.
Marry all the bananas as a whole plantation. Hey, Josh.
There's already a precedent. Yep, agreed.
But
Alice, you want to marry more than one banana?
Potter, we're all going to marry bananas and then sneak into the city and take it over and turn it into a banana base.
Can we do that?
I mean, maybe.
I think
Do you
we're
want
better
to
off
make money or not?
than the golden showers.
Yeah, I feel better about this than the golden showers and
Forgot that's what it was called.
yeah.
We do.
To the
But when we
nope.
what happened there? When we go to the I don't know what's happening. When we go to the plantation, can we disguise ourselves anyway, in case they know they all have seen our wanted posters?
I think we have to.
If Potter
we-
doesn't turn into a gorilla, I'm going to be really upset.
That might set the plantation owners on the fence immediately.
We got to assert dominance.
No, we need to make friends.
You don't want to scare the bananas.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Sorry.
What were you saying, Chad, before we overlapped?
Oh, I was just saying to the banana farm. What can we tell what other farms there are? Like, are there other vegetables we could speak to? Fruits?
Yeah, there's pineapples.
Okay.
Oh,
That would be interesting.
That sounds painful.
Yeah. And then
That was
mostly
him.
there's sugar.
I mean,
There's
oh no, it's
I didn't hear what you said.
exactly.
Yeah.
That
nobody-
was my
What did
strategy.
you say?
that's
Alice,
because
Alice, can you tell us, Alice?
yeah, Alice, say it.
I love this trap. I built it.
Oh dear.
So there's a banana plantation. There is a pineapple plantation. There are sugarcane farms, and there are like wheat as well. Maybe some,
I think
yeah, some rice farms as well. I think probably around there.
think bananas or
Banana.
pineapples.
Banana. Banana.
Okay, banana.
Right? Banana. Thought everybody was doing it.
The banana in the bag is also cheering.
So you're going for the banana plantation?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're landing a little bit far out, and then you're gonna. Did you say you still wanted to disguise yourselves?
I think we should, right? Like,
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should.
reputation.
All right. So I'll start with Mike because that will probably be the easiest one because you can disguise yourself
Yes.
at will as part of your racial feats. What would you like
Yep.
to look like?
I'm going to resemble a 21-year-old male farmer called Derek,
Okay.
who has grown up on potato farms and wants to learn about banana farms.
Of course.
I have got I'd say like blonde hair in a ponytail,
Mhm.
and I grew a beard quite early on when I was young, so I've got a good beard
Right. Yeah.
for a 21-year-old.
Right. Is it a high or low pony?
Low pony.
Low pony. And have you got a hat?
Straw hat.
I'm holding my hat.
Holding your hat
I'm not wearing it,
respectfully.
Yeah.
As any
Yeah.
good
Oh,
potato
sorry.
farmer would.
I have a. Yeah. Exactly.
Lovely.
That's me.
Jack Taylor was saying both ponies. You could have a high pony going into a low pony, like a sort of handle on a jug, I guess. Or not. It's Parter experienced as you are with wild shape. Do you wish to become a beast? Maybe one that would be associated with a potato farmer.
Trying to think what animals eat. What animals eat potatoes?
That's fair.
Surely every animal.
We're trying to go on like
Under the radar.
undiscovered, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to be a little mouse. A little
Field mouse.
field mouse. Little field mouse.
Tim's like, what beast are you going to turn into?
Be a field mouse.
With
Going to be the most
anguish.
vicious little field mouse in the world.
Yeah. Wearing knuckle dusters.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Cool.
a little
And a leather
barbed wire
jacket.
thing intertwined with my tail, so I can.
Oh, yeah, nice. Crazy. Nice. So they're the innate disguisors. The other three, Pip and Chad and Aya, how would you like to disguise yourselves, and what would you like to disguise yourselves as?
Very good question.
I just think as long as my eyes aren't on fire,
Uh-huh.
any arm will do.
Sure, makes sense.
But
forward to
banana
name.
farmer seems like a good.
Bananarama.
You dress up as Bananarama.
It's
Some
banana
old
farmers.
1970s.
No,
You'll
either, honestly.
sidle into town dressed as Bananarama.
London.
Yeah. Approved.
Now googling Bananarama. And, oh, nice. 1980. Cool. Anyway, yeah. How would you like to turn into Bananarama? Banana farmer.
The cover band.
Go for it, Pip.
Me, I don't know who I want to be.
Oh, I'm gonna polymorph into a banana, but a ripe banana,
Whoa. Okay.
so nobody tries to eat me
Yeah.
Yeah, but how are we going to know which one you are?
because I'm ripe, my man. Oh yeah, no, that's a good point. I need like a disguise. A ripe banana with a mustache.
Okay.
That way you know what I mean.
Right.
Okay.
I guess it goes super well with the potato farmer's disguise. Derek, he's probably got. Oh, I've seen this banana and I want more of this. How can I do this?
That's why I'm holding my hat and not wearing it, because like the Chad is in the hat. how
Yeah, like a cradle.
Like a bulb in the bush.
Bulb in a bush,
Banana in a hat.
banana in a hat.
Banana in a hat.
Okay. And I guess, Mike, you probably would have to polymorph one of the other two.
Yeah.
If they don't have an innate way of disguising themselves.
Yep.
No, Chad can polymorph us as well.
Oh, I polymorph myself. Should I have done that to
Yes.
somebody else?
I
you
think,
can
is it
polymorph
not
too, can't you?
concentration? I can't remember.
My polymorph is
Yeah, I think it's up to an hour.
yep, you got it.
Yeah, so if it's concentration, you can only do one at a time. If you cast another concentration spell, it breaks the original one.
Oh.
What about? Oh,
Well, I think, yeah, Aya, you should definitely be the one that's polymorphed.
I feel like because I've got disadvantage on stealth, and it's for obvious reasons. There's smoke coming out of my eyes. I feel like
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Whereas I can cast Pass Without Trace on myself, so I can just put on a funny hat and no one will know who I am.
That's fair. So I guess that's up to Mike what you polymorph Aya into.
I polymorph Aya into another banana, but before I do, I ask Aya, how would you like yourself to be distinguished from Chad and
Are you going
other
to ask how
bananas?
I want to die? Banana.
How do you want to be eaten?
What do you want your last day on Earth to be like?
Eaten
Who
sideways.
do you want to?
I don't want to be slipped on.
How would you like to be decorated as a banana?
Like a banana-rama, like a banana dress like banana-rama.
There you go. So a very
Okay.
loose-fitting white T-shirt and some and a bleach blonde mullet.
There's
Cool.
my 2 bananas in my hat.
Two fucking crazy bananas.
And
Oh,
a-
how ripe
and a
is
mouse-
Aya?
Oh yeah. I would say equal to Chad's ripeness.
Sure, just to make that even more likely that there's going to be some kind of shenanigans happening in the future. And Pip, you place a hat upon your bonce and cast Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah, but my hat, you know how in Australia they wear hats with corks on?
Yeah.
I'm going to wear a hat with those dangly bananas on.
Okay.
So you can't really see my face. It's like obscured by bananas. And my story is that I am a banana mystic.
Okay, of course.
I can tell that unfortunately won't be honest.
Okay. Do you want to think on a name that you want to use when it comes up at some point?
Yeah, I'll get
give you
thinking.
some. Yeah, you put your thinking cap on, which is covered
Thanks,
in
my
bananas.
banana cap on.
Yeah.
We are gonna fuck this town up.
And you approach the banana plantation, all dressed up to the nines. We have a field mouse, 2 bananas, a man named Derek, and Pip with a hat full of bananas. And we'll figure out what happens
What a crew.
with you all next week.
Wow, what a cliffhanger.
What a cliffhanger.
All we did is speak to a banana
And then be bananas.
and then become bananas.
Yeah.
Oh,
we haven't done anything.
Yeah, I know.
how many days until the end of the world?
Oh, yeah, because one went by because you slept overnight. So 149 days left.
Plenty of time.
We're fine.
Loads of time.
We did find out that the big black hole fuck up we caused is gotten worse. So
We knew that already.
now we've got confirmation.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Now we know. For sure.
And now we know that bananas want to be eaten, which makes you
Yeah.
feel better about
That
it.
does make me
Yeah.
feel better as well.
That banana is going to come in handy. Not me or Alice. That other banana is going to come in handy. I swear.
We're going to eat one of you by mistake. I hope you know this.
banana with a mustache.
Is there
We also need to start killing people.
yeah, Alice, your mum is irate. Like
I
livid.
can't see the
We haven't
chat.
killed
What is she
anyone.
saying?
She's livid that we haven't killed anyone. She's like, what's
Oh.
happened to the real players?
We haven't not just not killed anyone. We've not done anything.
No. I do have a question. Chad, is your moustache is it drawn on or is it a
An
moustache?
actual
I mean, you're the banana farmer. Like
I'm a potato farmer. I've come to
you're
learn.
a
about
farmer.
bananas.
Whoops!
You found these bananas on the
I
street.
thought I was playing into your hand there.
No, I was like, oh, what's this? I need to go
Maybe
figure out.
that's why you went to see the banana mystic for like.
Yeah, what
What the fuck are
What's
these?
wrong with my banana?
And I promise you, that's a banana.
Why
I
is
got
it?
one with a mullet and one with a mustache. What have I done wrong? Okay,
Amazing.
well, that
I'm
makes it
just
more
worried.
interesting.
I'm worried that if it gets sunny and I put my hat on with you two in it to shield my beautiful blonde hair, what if like your moustache rubs off and then I end up losing you because
Gonna
A is
feel the
looking like
bananas.
Bananarama.
Yeah.
That's an adventure for next week, Annie.
Yeah, we'll come back to this Bananarama drama next week. Crit the Bed Show on twitch.tv. Thank you all. Thanks to all the regulars and all the new people here. It's been delightful to see your beautiful faces in name form in chat. And thank you to my beautiful players that do have beautiful faces that I can see. It's been lovely to see and be back. So thanks so much. We'll see you next time at 8:30 GMT on twitch.tv/Crit the Bed Show. So without further ado, we'll say night and sweet banana dreams, everyone. Take care and bye-bye.
Thanks, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.